Hi, my name is Michael Gilmore and I'm one of the founders of ParkLogic.com, and it's so exciting for us today to be launching our new interface. In fact, you've just logged into it. So this video is an introduction video to what the interface can do and how it can help you manage your domain portfolio. I'm going to take you through a few really brief good pointers, and in the meantime, let's get started. So welcome once again. Thank you. When you first log into the new interface, you'll notice that the top tab structure has now changed. We have Home, Domain Sales, Domain Management, Community, and also your accounting information or Mine Account. In the top right-hand corner, the Help button, and also this one here, and that's for setting your configuration type settings, your profile, and so forth like that. The menus on the left-hand side changed a little bit as well. We have our searching, so you can search for a particular domain name or something. We also have the Add Domain button, so you can click on them to add domains to your portfolio. And a few quick links, and these quick links across the next few weeks will probably expand a little bit further. Statistics, ideas, portfolios, and the ParkLogic news, of course. But the biggest change has been in what we actually have for the graphs. The first thing is there's the area charts, and we've got 2 charts per graph. So I can choose like revenue at the moment and URLs, or I can have like say click-through rate, and that'll go ahead and change and update the graph accordingly. A few things on this on these charts. There's the dailies on the left and the monthlies on the right. On the left here you have URLs, which is the raw traffic that is received by your domains. Views is what's reported back by monetization sources. Clicks, click-through rate, earnings per click, RPM, revenue per 1,000 visitors. And the ParkLogic RPM, for the first time we've actually opened up the system to release the ParkLogic RPM, or normalized RPM. And then there's the revenue itself. And that's available for monthly and also daily. Just down the bottom here, I'll scroll down. We have a couple of other charts, which is the DNS settings. What this chart shows you is what percentage of your domains have the DNS correctly set to ParkLogic. And you can see just here, that's not too good for this particular account. Only 15.2% of them have been set correctly. We also have the domains, or the split by country, USA, Germany, and so forth, which is a little bit different from, we used to have regions before. And the very bottom, we have the domain risk index. We've really brought that to the forefront. And you can get an idea on the domain risk index for both the industry and also the account itself. So it allows you to benchmark your account against an industry index. And there's a whole series of things. For instance, if I choose just here, say, earning per clicks trend, then what will happen is, there it is, there's a chart, and you can see the account is fluctuating quite wildly, but there's the earnings per click trend is actually trending upwards across time. And you can see it there. So that's the dashboard. Now, a couple of other new features of the dashboard are the fact that if I point to, say, a particular date, I can actually click on that date. So I'll go ahead and do that, say the 4th of September. And the system's going away, and it's bringing up all of the statistics for the 4th of September, and all the domains made up the statistics. So everything is now clickable and on that dashboard, so you can point to it all. And with the list of domains here, it gives you all the normal sort of metrics you'd like to expect, but notice there's URLs, and there's also the ParkLogic RPM, or normalized RPM, as well as here. You can go forwards and backwards and so forth, download anything as a CSV file. And you can also search for a list of domains. And this is actually all behind the statistics tab as well. So you can actually just dump in a few domains or display just those domains if you want to. And you can start change your date ranges and so forth. So I can say I'd like it from the 20th of August is the end date. And let's actually make the start date 20th of August to the, say, 6th of September. And I can just click on search. And now the system will go away, and it'll bring out the stats for the domains across that period of time. And there it is. So in the report types, there's a few new different report types. There's the account daily stats, domain monthly stats, and domain daily stats.
So if I want to, I can click on domain monthly stats and I can choose which month and even which portfolio. Or I can even choose which domains I wish to actually pull out across that period of time. So there's a great amount of flexibility via the dashboard and also in the performance area for statistics. You'll find that each one of the tabs across the top also has reports and tools tab or sub-tab. And in the reports area, there's daily performance and so forth. A number of reports that we can then click on. And that'll be very useful for you. Okay, so that's through the Home tab, and that gives you a very brief overview. In the domain management area, we can click on the domain management tab, and there's a lot of information in the domain management tab. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so domain management, and we have a whole series of things here. All the domains, the portfolios are in, and there's a DNS, okay, when was the expiry date, the revenue annualized, revenue 28 days, registration costs, all the things you'd want to know about to help you manage your domains. And in each of these now, you can actually edit or delete that particular domain at any time. On the right-hand end, you'll see the renewal recommendation, whether you should drop it or keep it because it met the revenue hurdle or other reasons and that sort of stuff. That's all there as well. And it's very, very useful having that information. Though the renewal recommendations are based upon a set of business rules you can set for every single portfolio. Okay, so there's that. There's the portfolios, and you can choose which portfolio you want to look at. This is where you can actually add domains as well. If you want to add domains to your account, and you can choose which portfolio you would like them in. There's the portfolios tab. It'll tell you a lot of things about, or a lot of information about your portfolios at a summary level. And there's reports and tools. In the reports and tools area, there's a lot more tools in here, such as you want to delete domains, move domains between portfolios. There's a lot of information in there. Okay, so that's a quick tour of the domain management tab. There's the community tab. And in the community tab is the traditional answers and ideas where you can contribute to the overall ParkLogic community. You'll find there'll be an evolution of this. Probably the next couple of weeks, there'll be a new, completely way for us to actually interact with customers and also for customers to interact with each other, which will be great. The My Account tab tells all your information on your payments and so forth. But in here, there's reports and tools, and it's more relates to the so the financial side of your business. What's your capital valuation and so forth of your portfolio? I did skip the domain sales. Domain sales is what we traditionally had before. All the negotiations and so forth are in taking place for the domains. And once again, across the next probably couple of months, you'll find that this gets a complete overhaul. We're doing a lot of things in domain sales and extracting a lot of information out of the sales requests for the benefit of our domain clients, so they can know more about who is making the offer on the domain. But anyway, that's a very quick overview of the system. I hope you really enjoyed. Please provide some feedback. We'd love to have some feedback on that.
So there you have it, the new ParkLogic interface. A few things are the same, a lot has changed, but it's a lot more functional. And I really hope that you're able to access the management potential of the interface so that you can better organize and look after your own portfolio. So across the next few weeks, there'll be a lot more changes in the interface as we begin to mobilize some of the behind the scenes data for your benefit. Anyway, I just hope you've enjoyed this video. I look forward to speaking to you again in the future. Thanks a lot for that. Bye.